Once upon a time, in a small town shrouded in perpetual darkness, there lived two neighbors named Andy and John. Andy was a kind and gentle soul, always ready to lend a helping hand to anyone in need. He had a warm smile and a heart full of compassion. On the other hand, John was a mysterious and sinister figure. His presence sent shivers down the spines of those who encountered him. His eyes held a darkness that seemed to devour any glimmer of hope. As the days turned into weeks, strange occurrences began to haunt the town. People whispered about bizarre disappearances and unsettling noises that echoed through the night. Fear gripped the hearts of the townspeople as they searched for answers. But little did they know that Andy and John were at the center of it all. Andy, unaware of the evil lurking within his neighbor, saw the best in everyone. He believed that even John could change for the better. He reached out to him, extending a hand of friendship in the hopes of unraveling the mysteries that plagued their town. However, little did Andy know that John's heart was consumed by darkness. One stormy night, as lightning tore through the sky and rain poured like tears from the heavens, Andy invited John into his home. He believed that within the safety of his four walls, he could uncover the truth about the town's horrors, and perhaps even save John's tormented soul. As the night wore on, Andy's home became a battleground between good and evil. Shadows danced along the walls, whispering malevolently. Objects flew through the air with an unseen force, smashing into pieces. Andy could feel the tendrils of darkness enveloping him, threatening to extinguish the light that resided within his heart. But Andy's unwavering belief in the power of goodness kept him fighting. He confronted John, his once kind eyes now cold and filled with malice. Andy pleaded with him to let go of the darkness that consumed him, to embrace the light that still flickered within. In a fit of rage, John unleashed his true form, a monstrous creature, twisted and grotesque. His eyes glowed with an unholy fire as he lunged at Andy, intent on snuffing out the goodness that dared challenge his reign of terror. With each passing moment, the room grew colder, the air thick with an otherworldly presence. Andy fought back, summoning every ounce of courage within him. He refused to let fear paralyze him, knowing that the survival of his town depended on his resilience. Their battle raged on, the clash of good and evil echoing through the night. It was a battle that tested Andy's spirit, pushing him to the brink of despair. But just as darkness seemed poised to claim victory, Andy's unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity ignited a powerful surge of energy within him. With one final burst of strength, Andy banished the malevolence that consumed John. The monstrous form crumbled to the ground, replaced by a broken and remorseful man. John wept, consumed by guilt and haunted by the atrocities he had committed. Though the town remained scarred by the horrors they had witnessed, Andy's bravery had prevailed. His unwavering belief in the power of good had vanquished the darkness that had threatened to swallow them whole. From that day forward, Andy became a symbol of hope for the town. His courage and kindness inspired others to confront their fears and embrace the light within themselves. And as for John, he lived the remainder of his days haunted by the horrors he had unleashed, a constant reminder of the terrifying darkness that can reside within even the most unsuspecting souls.